And hello and welcome everyone to another thrilling installment of Capes and Quest, the show that redefines high fantasy all the time, every time, or your money back. Joining me, of course, are my good friends, Kurt, Aaron, and Josh, the D20 degenerates. You know them better as Vorlin, Corbin, and Antoine. How are we doing, guys?
Hanging in there.
Trying.
I'm good.
We're ready, very ready to escape into something that's not reality right now.
Yeah, aren't we all? That's what the show's here to do. Of course, thanks everyone for joining us here. We do this show every other Thursday. Comments are always appreciated. We're building quite a loyal fan base over on Twitch. I don't stream that much, so I'm really glad we can keep this show going through these crazy, uncertain times, and that, we can just hang out for an hour or two and just have some fun. So when last we left off, you had defeated Orion Taven, the crazy elven Joe Exotic who had created a monster zoo. That was fun.
That was an interesting fight.
That was a crazy fight there. Probably the most hurt you guys have been all game long, but no one has actually been knocked out yet, which I thought was kind of interesting. I just went back and listened to old episodes. Like, have they really not been knocked out yet? Yeah, no one's been knocked out yet.
Pure discipline, baby.
Pure discipline. So, you are standing there now in this makeshift black market elven zoo. You noticed with Orion Taven dead, the magic that was kind of keeping this place together is slowly but surely beginning to dispel. All around you, the ice that was keeping the monsters in hibernation is melting. They're starting to wake up. Their cages are swinging open, and they're kind of returning to the wild, a lot of them now. So, boy, that's going to be interesting for the ecosystem, because some of these monsters were pretty big and pretty nasty. You had found 500 gold in his safe. You had also gotten yourself a +1 short sword there, Vorlin, which aided you in the battle, and you also found a little tiny message crystal from the mysterious figure known as the Gargoyle, basically your go-to antagonist for this series so far, the puppet master who has directed pretty much all the bad stuff that's happened to you since you've come to the Tragic Kingdom. He was manipulating the Triad, who were in turn manipulating the Good Barrel clan, all in an attempt to basically weaken High Morin and seemingly set it up for some sort of invasion. And you discovered that the Gargoyle did indeed have a name, and it was Dagon Nox. That doesn't mean much to you, but now you finally have something to go on. Your enemy has a name. I guess, too, moving forward, now that you have what you've come for, what are you going to do? Are you going to go back to Treetop and try and work out some sort of regime change there? That wedding that was kind of the impetus for all of this, that's still going to be happening in another couple hours, so you can still get involved in that if you want, or you could leave, because now you have what you came for. It's all really up to you and your characters. What would they do?
I would try to crash the wedding. I would go, fellas, there's still time. I can still get her back.
I'm surprised you would act like that, considering that you called her ugly last time, if I remember correctly.
That was me hiding my true feelings.
Yeah, upon learning that I'd been sleeping with her. Yeah. We could crash the wedding, but we do have what we need. Are we gonna have a sudden change in virtue and want to go through with this, or have we been through enough and we can put this whole thing behind us?
Remind me again, she was getting married for bad purposes again?
Yeah, her brother was basically forcing her into a political marriage with a silk merchant from the Empire, and you can safely assume that because Dagon Nox is a Dragonborn who was wearing a very official military-style uniform, he's probably from the Empire too, so again, there's definitely some stuff going on here. Ooh, you were interested in the robot subplot too, Corbin. Dex, Orion's right-hand man, who is still probably somewhere back in Treetop, he had dealings with the robot people as well. He had kind of cut his own backroom deal. So again, if that was a storyline that you wanted to follow up on, that's also something you could do. That's also an option.
Yeah, but we haven't met Dex yet, right?
You didn't learn his name, but yeah, you did meet him when you left the secret prison in the bathhouse. The guy who gave you shit when you were polymorphed.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah, that was actually Dex.
Oh, would my character know that?
Probably not, no, because you guys never asked his name. That's me metagaming on your behalf.
Damn it! All right. Can we get a strong sense that that was the guy so we can go after him?
I mean, he definitely seemed official enough to boss everyone else around, and he did say, you know, do what I tell you, or I'm gonna tell Orion on you.
I'd say we would more than likely, knowing this group, probably go back to the wedding just for food.
I mean, and there's going to be a lot of rich people there and gifts, so there's going to be a lot of shit to steal.
All the representatives from all the other major gangs were there too. So if you ever wanted to network or anything, that would be the time to do it.
We keep building an empire, guys.
Yeah, I mean, or destroying one.
Hand out gift cards, you know, make this a red wedding. It's all up to you.
I mean, can we, I guess calling a meeting with all the crime gang leaders or whatever, that would require some kind of setup, right? If we wanted to cut them in on our network that we were trying to get started, so we can get some lieutenants out there.
I mean, you could definitely...
Also, we should probably tell that lady that her brother is dead.
Yeah, she's not 100% sure.
Letting her know he's dead isn't gonna bring him back.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna hurt her.
No, she wanted him dead, right?
Yeah, she did. She was being forced by him into a loveless political marriage. So yeah, you were totally doing her a solid.
Wedding gift. This could be her wedding gift. It's like a Keurig.
Yeah, it's basically the best wedding surprise. Let her find out for herself.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, can we cut his head off and bring it to the wedding?
Yeah, he was eaten by a manticore. The manticore that he was.
Be like, it's a crock pot.
Mostly you got arms and legs, is what you got. His torso and head parts were eaten by the manticore.
Okay, so it's sounding like we're gonna head back to the wedding.
All right then. So you retrace your steps, you make your way outside the building, which everything here is quickly melting. Most of the animals had finally managed to escape and return to the wild. As you exit the building, though, you hear a sound coming from the mud, a very familiar sound. Hey, buddy, don't forget me. Don't forget Father Wyatt. You put me here to stand watch.
Father Wyatt. Yeah, I'll pick up Father Wyatt. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. I thought you were going to leave me here.
I'll wrap a towel around whatever talks on him.
Yeah. All right, fine, whatever. You know you're going to need me again, man.
I love you, Father Wyatt. I take the towel off. God damn it, I can't stay mad at you.
You're welcome, crawling back to Father Wyatt. Hey, man, you see some of these elf trees around here? These trees are crazy. I freaking love these trees, man.
I can't wait until we find this guy split in two and no one suspects Corbin of it at all.
Small doses. He truly is the Robin Williams of this game. Small doses, man.
All right, so you pick up Father Wyatt, and with that, you're on your way. You retrace your steps back to Treetop through the Wood Elf tent city at the bottom. You grab the last elevator up to the top. Again, it's a long trip up there. The city is very high up. It's about 15 minutes. But as you manage to get there, the sun is starting to set, and you had seen that all the decorations that they had started putting up and had been putting up over the last couple days are finally finished, and the streets are lined with many colorful lanterns, as is tradition. The town square has been turned into a makeshift church with a pulpit and aisles of chairs on either sides. All the representatives from all the different gangs across the Tragic Kingdom are seated, as well as many of the town's people that you met earlier. Oh, everyone's been getting into the booze and the hors d'oeuvres and everything. You can see Gorp, the hapless silk merchant groom in this situation. He's standing by an elven cleric at the top of the altar there, and it seems that the service is about to begin any minute.
Question, did Vorlin heal up?
No, actually, none of you healed up. You guys
he's got 2 hit points.
I've got 2 hit points left.
Yeah, you guys are super fucked up, actually. That's true. That's absolutely right.
I don't think I really took much damage, did I?
I don't remember. I mean, it was a tough
I took
fight.
1 hit.
Quite possibly. I don't know. It was a rough fight.
Yeah, you pretty much just braced yourself for the Manticore attack most of the
Yeah.
time.
I just kept trying, yeah.
I tell you what, you guys did have potions, so like if you want to say you drank some potions, you like shotgunned potions pre-gaming for the wedding, I'll say you did that.
All right, can mine be like the
Our montage is it just cuts to shot.
It's just like that.
And healed.
Oh God, you guys look like shit. Oh no, man, we took potions. We're fine. You're bleeding all over the floor.
Actually, going forward, can we play it like that? I just want people to kind of look at us like, what the fuck happened to you guys?
Oh yeah,
It's like in an RPG where you have like the triangle button is the heal everyone button, and you just hit that. Except that with us, it's just taking shots.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, you're turning heads as you enter this wedding. It's like who the fuck invited these guys? Which, admittedly, you weren't invited. You stole someone else's invitation, so you're getting weirder looks now.
Stumbling in.
I'd like to remind everyone there's literal pirates at this thing.
Indeed, there is. Wearing their finest clothes for the wedding.
I spit out some blood in a tooth, and I'm like, well, see you later, fellas. I'm going to go get lucky. And I start to mingle.
There you go.
Get in there.
So yeah, which side do you go to? Do you go to the groom's side, or do you go to the bride's side to mingle?
I'm going to go to the bride's side. That seems like the better wedding angle.
All right, you see some very fly elven honeys with very long, pointy ears, and they're just like, oh.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for this.
All right.
Bring in a little flask.
All right. Does anyone else want to move anywhere else?
I'm definitely still mingling, but I'm more on the bride side. Very
Okay.
reluctant to sit down.
Alrighty then.
I'm going up to one of the caterers and taking their entire tray of mini hot dogs.
But sir, you just get. Okay, you're very big and very scary and covered in blood. I'm gonna let this one slide. You know what? They're not paying me enough for this, and yeah, I don't want to get locked in the secret prison. So cool.
I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen any of his mutton recipe start to spread throughout the land and probably get served at this
Like
wedding.
billboards and shit.
It's
Yeah.
the Corbin is a secret menu item right now, but it's definitely going to be blowing up very soon.
Everybody's talking about it on the foodie blogs.
Absolutely, all the elven hipsters, they're going to start carrying it to all the other boroughs in the Tragic Kingdom. All right then, so yeah, you mingle, you get some food there, and eventually the band starts to play the traditional elven wedding march. I have no idea what this is going to sound like, but in post I'm going to put it right here.
Taking care of business.
Every day.
just make it taking care of business.
Man, Bardcore is really popular right now. I bet there is a Bardcore taking care of business. That'll be the one. Which is fitting, because this is a loveless marriage. Athena is indeed taking care of business here. She comes out...
She had dumps like a truck.
What? The bard of our age.
Just put the monster mash right here.
You the monster man. Hey, it might be October.
This will probably be coming out around Halloween.
It's true, you're right. You might be onto something.
This is a song of love and healing amongst my people.
So yes, Athena comes out in the... She's in the glorious gown that you had seen before, and she's led down the aisle by her two handmaidens. And she looks really, really hesitant, and her eyes are kind of scanning all over the place for you guys. Do you eventually try and wave her down, or do you try and get into her eye line?
I do the quiet wedding wave when you try to get your friends' attention because they don't know where you guys are supposed to be sitting.
Absolutely.
I just feel like that.
I'm not exactly making myself incognito.
No.
I think she'd probably see me.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
stick out.
I'm the one person not sitting down at the moment and just eating a plate of tiny hot dogs.
There you
And
go.
who serves hors d'oeuvres pre-wedding ceremony?
They
Get
weren't
everybody
fully
sluggish.
cooked.
Elven
think
criminals
they
are
were-
weird.
I don't think I
definitely-
actually took that from a waiter. I think I took that from one of the chefs.
He just helped himself to the kitchen. You're doing this wrong. Let me show you how it's really cooked. I'm definitely just a lot of stink eye and still sipping my my mead or whatever it is that I've decided to put in me or mix with the potions.
Your jealousy does not allow you to be happy.
No, I just.
Just go get her, man.
She starts
Nope.
trying to motion for you guys. She's kind of doing the neck crick thing, and she's like dragging her finger across her throat, like, is it done? Is it done? Did you do the thing? Do I still have to go through with this?
You look beautiful.
Thank you, but Oh no, she was French, wasn't she? Thank you, but that is not the point. Was it taken care of? She's like trying to talk to you and whisper as she's walking. She's trying to talk over the music. Please tell me I do not have to go through with this.
Just a vague raising of my glass to her.
Love is scary, but it's also about taking a leap of faith. It's cold feet. Don't worry about it. You got this.
She sees your glass thing there, and you kind of see her look of reservation removed and replaced with a look of what looks to be steely determination. You're not quite sure what to make of that yet, but yeah, she reaches the front, and the elven cleric running the place, he begins to conduct the ceremony. He does so in the traditional Elvish, which, Vorlin, you can maybe pick out like a couple words in there. Ha shalan shalir, ha shata shatir. Man, a lot of TH sounds and a lot of S sounds in this language, man, I tell you.
All right.
I dig weddings so much. This is awesome, guys.
And, this goes on for a little bit, and eventually it gets to the point there where in any other traditional wedding, it eventually comes to, do you, Athena, take Gorp, this frogman, to be your lawfully wedded husband, da-da-da-da-da-da. And
I am officially
Frogman, I
playing...
kept thinking he was a blob. I knew he was something like that.
He does look like a blob. I didn't describe Gorp, but yeah, he's a green, slimy frogman in like a corduroy suit. He looks like he was basically poured into it, and he's just doughy and slimy, and his groomsmen are equally doughy and slimy.
I was imagining that nervous one from BoJack Horseman, that nervous frog dude.
Oh yeah, no, he's a little grosser than that, and he's got like a big dumb smile on his face and everything. And so yeah,
he's happy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, why not? He's making out here. So it comes to the point there where the cleric says, does anyone have any objection to this union? And Athena speaks up there with a loud booming voice, which is interesting for a woman of her frame, and she's like, yes, I do indeed have an objection. My brother is dead, and I do not have to go through with this. Ladies, she snaps her fingers, and her two bridesmaids take two of those like transforming elven scimitars that you've seen before, and they pulled them out, and they're now armed. Athena also reaches in the classic pocket that all women have, because none of the dresses have pockets, and she pulls out a little tiny red orb, which actually, Antoine, you would know this because you're the drug expert. This is something called Red Cyclops, and this is a very popular, human growth hormone, magical, physical enhancer, and she crushes what looks to be a little berry in her eye, and the juice goes in there, and she basically... all her muscles begin to tense, and she basically hulks out. She gets huge, essentially, and she grabs the frog guy, picks him, and she throws him, because he's a very tiny guy. And as soon as she throws this little frog guy, the shit just absolutely pops off. The gangsters in the crowd naturally assume that they must be under some sort of attack, and it's just a fucking free-for-all now.
I lean over.
How did she know that her brother was dead?
He raised a glass to her, Vorlin.
Yeah.
I want her to go through with
Sorry.
I was going to interrupt and confess my love for Gorp. I was going to go like, wait! I love you, Gorp. I've always loved you.
I'm playing wedding chicken with her. I want to see the with it.
I mean, you can help Gorp. He's crashed into the crowd. Just pure anarchy and madness is erupting now. They're screaming. The gangsters are breaking wine bottles and chair legs. People are taking this moment to settle old grudges. There's punching and throwing of furniture, and it's just absolutely nuts. The two handmaidens are carving through the groomsmen on this one, and friggin' Athena there, all hulked out, is just punching dudes in the face in her gown. It's truly, truly amazing. Now, at the front of things, you can see about 4 elven gangsters led by the dude you had seen at the, at the secret prison. Yeah, the secret prison. They come in now with like batons and shit, and they're trying to keep the peace, and they are getting cut to ribbons by the handmaidens, and it's just getting really, really ugly. And you see the guy there that he looked to be leading it, and he's just kind of turned around now, and he's just like, nope, fucking off, leaving.
Question,
good for her.
Is the wedding photographer still alive?
There was a painter there. He was painting stuff. He's an owl man. He's just kind of picking up his shit, and he's leaving now.
Can I get a selfie with the boys before he takes off? How many weddings are we going to go to, guys?
15 gold, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
Yeah, no, totally. Get the bodies in the background too. Get me and my boys. Get in here, guys.
I mostly do erotic nudes, Hoot Hoot, but I'll do this for you.
You don't have to paint us with clothes on. Actually, I would pay you extra if you didn't.
Fucking dope, bro. Hoot.
Whatever the Dragonborn equivalent of ACAB is, I scream that and go after the guards.
All right. Well, then I was just saying they were gangsters. They're dressed in the same way the Elven Triad guys were, but around here they're the closest.
Oh, yeah, it's so different from reality.
Yeah, badum tish. So yeah, you follow him. He seems to be trying to make his way back to the secret prison, which for all intents and purposes is the last bastion of the Triad's power. So, so long as they have those prisoners, they're able to keep, the townsfolk in line. But if they were to lose that, then they basically wouldn't have anything.
We should get out of this, slip out
make sure they lose that.
Mm-hmm.
We should slip out of the chaos and go follow him back to the sauna, yeah?
Yep. All right.
And go free some things.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to sneak away very easily through all the chaos and all the destruction and people just beating the shit out of each other and all sorts of madness happening there. This guy doesn't even see you following him because, because of all the chaos. And, after a couple minutes, you go through a couple back streets, over a couple wooden bridges, and eventually you reach the very familiar garden grounds of the, Sweetwater Spa. And he's sitting there, he's got like a big, ring of keys, and he's desperately trying to open it up, and he's dropping it, and it's like really, really pathetic.
Oh man, should have grabbed a to-go plate. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to go back. We might go back, but it's fine.
But yeah, he does not see you.
All right, cool. Like, who's the sneakiest of us, or does somebody just want to go up behind him and cut his throat?
Well, let's see. I definitely have the sneak going on. Let's see.
I'm going to walk directly up to him and grab him.
Okay.
That's my Ren character, yeah.
All right, roll a strength, and I'll roll a strength, and I'll see if he can wrestle him.
What is my strength again? Well, let me find my thing. 13.
Okay. He only rolled a 12, so yeah, you grab him, and you basically got him in a big bear hug now. It's like, oh shit, is what he says.
All right. I turn him around and then I look at everyone and I say, I forgot why we were doing this. So one of you ask him a question.
I grab his keys from his hand.
Okay, yeah, he dropped those when he was grabbed, so yeah, you pick those up very easily.
And I run his pockets. You know what I mean? I run his pockets while my boy has them held up.
You find a pipe, you find, a couple copper coins, and you find a scroll.
What kind of shoes is he wearing?
Very fancy elf shoes.
My shoes now.
All right, you got one pair of elf Jordans now.
Hell yeah. Elf Force Ones.
There you go. Fuck, it's you three. It just had to be you three, didn't it? God damn it, I could have dealt with anyone else, but it had to be you three.
I do not remember us meeting.
Wow.
I guess our reputation preceded us, or knock, it's us again, bitch. I don't know which one works in this situation.
Well, technically,
we have held up so many people.
You have.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the second I got involved with those fucking gnomish adventures, it was only a matter of time before you three were here and up my ass.
Surprise. So, yeah, we remember you too, asshole. What's up? You know why we're here, clearly. So, do the thing.
Well, technically, this is the first time we're meeting, but I knew who you were.
Okay,
right.
Now who's confused?
Yeah.
Okay, look, maybe we need a whole sit down to work this through. Look, you're after me because of the robots, right? Because I've been working with the gnomes, Sim, Sol, and Bim. That's why you're
after.
shit,
I just thought you looked suspicious. This actually worked out wonderfully for me.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it, Dex, you did the thing again where you incriminated yourself. Fuck, this is why you were only a second in command. Jesus Christ.
We profile.
The loud part quiet and the quiet part loud.
Yeah. Fuck. Orion isn't dead, isn't he? Is that why Athena's killing everyone?
does a bear shit in the woods
Ah,
on her brother's corpse.
Oh, fuck, she's gonna kill me next. God damn it if you don't kill me first. Shit.
See, look, you're
Well,
smart.
see, he knows how this works.
Yeah.
Look,
That's definitely our reputation. You're absolutely right. Yes.
You're a thinker.
look, what do you want? What is it gonna take for old Dex to walk away from this? There's still a chance. Chaos is a ladder after all. Maybe I can be the
Let
new leader of the
my
Elven Tribe.
people go, or money.
You mean there's no people in there? What would make you think there's people in there?
And I know you got an Abu Grave in here, all right? So either pay me a lot of money or let these people free of their suffering or money.
Fuck. Look, everything I had was in my goddamn pocket. I'm not really liquid right now. I unfortunately spent the last payment those goddamn gnomes sent me on those sick-ass elf Jordans.
Oh, man, small stories, sob stories. Sounds like somebody wants to be locked up in their own prison.
Oh, fuck.
Hold
Look,
on. I think I heard you say something about robots. What's going on with this?
the armors.
What's your connection?
The armors.
Enchanted armor.
The enchanted
I know
armors.
what they are. I know what the robots are. How are you connected to all this again?
I
I'm
helped
looking
them
for details.
I helped them smuggle it. I helped them smuggle
Okay,
it
so
into the
you're
Tragic
not
Kingdom.
the guy making them, but you're the guy bringing them into town
Look,
where they are then shipped off to our town.
yes.
Right.
Following
Okay.
the breadcrumbs. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Hold on. I got this. Okay. I can do this. All right.
I like to imagine
So
Corbin is actually
you-
doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in character. I'm in character at this moment. So you could then show us where the people are who are actually making said robots.
Yeah, man. Dex can do whatever you want, man. Just
Oh
don't,
my
just
god,
don't
he
kill
referred
me.
to himself in the third person, and I instantly snap his neck.
Who knew that was such a button?
I mean, it's been building. Because he's not the first character that's referred to himself in the third person, and I've seen the rage just grow every time.
Too many third persons.
Borland is just like, oh, so close.
Let so many people walk away with their lives, and I know he just wanted to end them.
Now, that being said, if you actually do want to do that, he's dressed in wedding clothes. He doesn't have, like, armor on or anything, so you could probably do that very easily if that was what you
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to
I
do.
did that.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
So you,
Nice.
you snap his neck like a twig. This guy was clearly more of a cheerleader than an actual fighter, but you do still have the scroll that was in his pocket there, Antoine, that you have yet to read.
I am going to scream for 5 seconds about this, and then in the next scene, it will never be brought up again, and I'm totally fine.
I unravel the scroll, and I stare at it for a while.
Oh yeah, because you can't read.
Right.
Yeah, but I try though, and it's important that the guys see me try. And then I go like, "Oh well, this must be some ancient cryptic language," and I hand it to Borland, and I I just get angry and I punch a tree. It really gets to me, guys. It's a big insecurity of mine.
I definitely kind of like definitely recognize it, but play it up like I'm squinting, like really trying to fight through the translation, just to kind of make him feel a little bit better.
Right.
Thank you.
Like buddy, this was tough. Yeah, this is way advanced. I'm surprised. Good for you.
Yeah,
So this is incriminating correspondence between Dex and Sim, Sol, and Bim, the robot inventors. Apparently these guys, after you killed their master Quint all the way back in Season 1, they took pretty serious jobs in the Empire in the weapons development field. And one of the reasons they took that job was basically for the sole purpose of killing you. And the letter seeks to imply is that unlike everyone else you've been dealing with so far in the Empire who had basic descriptions of you, you know, race, height, etc., they didn't know your faces or your names, but you've actually seen these apprentice guys before. You tried to save them back in Season 1, so they know your faces and know your names, and they've actively been keeping this close to their chest. In fact, there's a bit of a bet going on in the Empire right now about who would get you first, if it was... what is it, Nox with his whole Gargoyle plot, or these guys with their robots?
I say, do we know where they are? Can we just go? I mean, if they want to see what's up.
You can only assume they're probably back in the Empire, because that's where all of this comes from.
I mean, if they're looking for us, we ain't hard to find.
Right.
I mean, they've tried to kill you twice now and failed, so I mean, it's you 2, them 0.
Yeah. Look at the scoreboard. All right, so fellas, this message that we've deciphered together as a group,
Team effort.
They want our heads. So how do we even proceed with this? Do we just keep going about our business and take out everybody that comes our way, or do we go for them?
I say we've been pussyfooting around for too long, so it's about time that we finally become proactive in this.
Oh yeah, let's give them one of those Jennifer Love Hewitt, "What are you waiting for?" and get their asses.
Now another thing too. What is it from Dagon's little crystal message in the last episode? He had implied that he was coming to the Tragic Kingdom soon. That he was gonna actually come and try and clean house and make up for all of Taven's fuck ups. So there's an option too for you.
We probably should have gotten an alliance going with Vorlin's ugly girlfriend before we left that wedding, because it sounds like if there's 2 people coming for our heads, 2 groups, we're gonna need backup at some point. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that you guys would kind of mention the fact that she can Hulk out and kick major ass and kind of look at me and go, "Okay, I get it now."
On drugs. That was on drugs.
On the performance enhancers. Now, you're still sitting there with the keys and everything, too, so you totally have it in your power now to free all of the prisoners from this place, should you want.
But we could also keep people in there that, would that be a thing? Could we also use this as a private prison if we needed to?
You probably could, because, the facilities are going to be right there.
It's a dark fascist hole you're walking down, my friend.
Yeah,
I'm liking it. I'm digging the vibe.
Your own private gulag. You have obtained one gulag.
Yes.
Right.
Awesome.
Mary Allen. Hell yeah. All right. So
yeah. Okay. So how full is the prison? You got a heart in every home.
It's about half full. Again, all these people are related to affluent people around town, business owners, local politicians, and everything, that sort of thing. They're all pretty sick and emaciated. They've been keeping them on a steady diet of
the drug. That's right.
of fairy rock. The idea being that
so this
even
is
if
the prison of the rich, just like rich people.
Well, the idea seemed to be is that even if they tried to escape, they wouldn't be, because they would still want to get their daily fix of the stuff. It's basically like an opium jail. I'm ripping off a thing from the Spawn cartoon show, everyone. This was a thing in season 3.
That is a deep cut, and I appreciate it.
I don't want to take it away anybody's drug den. That seems wrong. I don't want to close this place down. Can we keep the feel, just maybe give it a more family-friendly vibe? A place you want to come do drugs with your kids.
Oh, yeah. You get Scrunch in here. He'll interior decorate. It'll be great.
Yeah, bring the kiddos. We got coloring books while you're strung out. You'll get it together next week.
Now it's our drug den, and I
there
really like this.
There's no security here, too, because you get the feeling that you've basically either killed everyone in the Elven Triad or everyone else is at the wedding right now in the big melee.
We should still put out a job list to get some people in here. We gotta keep the staff. We got some security.
Yeah.
People need to feel safe when they do.
We'll talk to Scrum. We'll talk.
There you go.
He'll know. He's pretty much in charge of the union at this point. He'll definitely assign somebody.
Jimmy Hoffa Goblin knows everybody.
Yeah.
Now, Forlin's girlfriend is now available and doesn't have to worry about her brother. Won't she now have problems since she's the one now running the place? Won't she have problems with this jail that we've commandeered?
Well, you'll have to talk to her about that now, won't you? These are all Mass Effect choices you will need to make.
Oh, God, my charisma's so fucking low for a character. All right, this is going to suck, but let's keep going.
Be right back, fellas.
All right, sounds good. So, I can only assume you begin to start releasing people. You're free now. Let my people go.
And no one's budging.
I mean, some people are definitely budging. They're just doing so very slowly because they're weak and emaciated.
Okay.
I start just picking them up and moving them out and throwing them into the streets.
Aw, there you go. They appreciate it. They give you a little thumbs up. Thank you. I couldn't do it myself. I appreciate it. God, this light is bright.
but focusing on the customer service aspect. Thank you, and please join us again soon.
Noted. Though, that being said, releasing these people will probably gain you a lot of friends amongst just the regular workaday people of Treetop who were living in fear of, all of these gangsters and their secret prison.
Okay, cool.
There aren't a lot of those gangsters left, are there? I mean, didn't we just destroy the last of the Elvis Triad?
Basically, yeah, you've annihilated most of it. You killed 2 guys your first night here. You killed 5 dudes on spiders. There was about 4 more guys back at the wedding, but they were 4 versus an entire wedding party, so you'll have to go back and check what's on that.
Look, rookie numbers. We gotta get those numbers up. Seriously.
All right. So, what are you gonna do now?
Shoot. Did we want to go back and visit? I don't like doing this without
Josh around.
Yeah, making decisions without the guy who can't read. Should we go back and go hunt down? Well, you said you want to be proactive about hunting these guys down, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So
what would be the next logical step?
Probably want to find someone who knows a lot about the Empire. You've collected quite a network of friends and individuals, people you could lean on. Just a thought.
Oh, you know what? Let's head back to the guy that I put the knife in his neck, who recognized me.
Oh, yeah.
That was Tuck. He owned the Speedy Caravan Company, and in fact, he too was at the wedding.
Sweet. Let's go talk to Tuck.
All right.
All right.
No, wait, still
I'm
not.
really hoping he's still alive.
Yeah, really, at this point.
Is there anybody that we can talk to that we haven't killed?
It's difficult.
Yeah.
Can we talk to people that we have killed?
You actually can, Antoine, because you have a spell called Speak with the Dead, which is part of your, special grave religion. So freshly killed people, like Dex, who you just murdered, you could actually cast a spell and bring his ghost back for a few minutes to chat with.
All right, so what do you guys want to do? Shut up, re-Rex Dex?
I mean, I think just because I want to see this spell work, absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna re-Rex Dex.
All right, you wave your hands about in a magical manner. You say the ancient incantations of the Order of the Gracious Death, and in a few moments, a pale specter that looks vaguely like Dex with sunken eyes rises from his corpse, and he gives, the traditional ghostly wail.
One last thing before we go.
So, dude. Big sorry about the murd. Sorry you got murdered. Sup?
My soul burns in hell.
Okay, see, I thought you were gonna say that, and it's not productive, and we don't have a lot of time with you, so...
You really don't. You got 5 minutes with him.
Yeah, hope you got that out of your system. Sorry about your soul. Anywho, my boys have some questions.
Who else do you have contacts with that we should go talk to that can help us? I totally got lost because the dog's begging for water right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, my chains that I forged in life.
Sound effect that Joel
I was like, oh, that was perfect. Way to go, Tess. Great, quick. DM help. Who are we? What was the original question? Well,
you had a couple ideas there. You wanted more insight into the Empire.
Hold on one second. Let me go take care of her. I apologize, guys.
That's all right.
Cowbell.
Yeah, really. That's fine. My spirit will just linger here in the world of the living for a little bit longer till you get your shit together.
So how's my grandma? How's she doing?
She says she loves you.
That doesn't sound like her.
Lots of grandmas here.
Yeah, you said you were in hell, I imagine so.
Why did I live such a cursed life? I just wanted to be a big man, and my stupid boss wanted to build a zoo.
Face 2020, bro. Don't hold it against yourself.
Was it so much that I was a sly ball even by gangster standards that I stabbed my own boss in the back for a little money?
You're not helping the argument that you don't belong in hell right now for me, buddy.
I mean, who's to say?
Yeah.
Who's to say? Hell has weird rules.
Ask your questions. My spirit will soon be recalled.
All right, so contacts. Who do we need to talk to unravel this whole robot shebang bang? Let me know who's the next person up on the chain.
Wharf. Rust Wharf.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, hold on, what?
Wharf. Rust Wharf.
Are you repeating his last name, or is his name Wharf Rast Wharf?
Rust Wharf. God damn it. You said Rust Wharf, and you don't know if that's a person or a place.
Is that a person or a place?
Roll, what is it? Roll an investigation or a general knowledge.
Let's find out.
Wait, I mean, he's still right here in front of us. Did we only get one question? Is he a genie?
Well, the idea is I can only give cryptic answers because I'm a ghost. At higher levels, you can ask better questions.
What's my intimidation?
You're going to intimidate a ghost? Yes, please. Please intimidate the ghost.
Just Ghostbusters.
I think it's very high, actually.
I'm sorry. Let's all remember that the null fist I have has the ability to punch ghosts.
That's
it's
true.
literally in the description.
You literally do.
I think I have a...
You have a +1.
Yeah, it's not great, but I do have a 15 now.
There you go. Rust Wharf. Go to the Rust Wharf.
He said the. Okay, cool. Where is the Rust Wharf? Is it a place? Is it a land?
It is a place. It is a place here. You had actually heard about it once before when you looked at the assassination contracts.
Oh shoot! Was that back by the swampland?
It's further than you've been so far. It's the other side of High Morin. It's a place none of you have actually ever been there, but you know it's out there.
Okay, so Rust Wharf.
Rust
Awesome.
Wharf.
Did Corbin do his thing and just kind of slap around a little bit?
Yes, he did. He slapped
the shit out of this ghost, dude.
Ow, why does this hurt me when I'm dead? Ow.
Extending our reputation. Yeah, extending our reputation past the living. I'm loving this.
So before his spirit disappears, he's like, I'll be seeing you on the other side soon enough. I'm sure of it. Then he poofs.
Oh,
No,
man.
you won't. I grab his neck and then snap it again with the null fist.
You hear
Level 2.
a ghostly snap, like it shouldn't be able to do that, but it sounds like wet celery.
And then he's alive again somehow.
So now his
It's a
neck
weird
is
cyclical.
broken in the afterlife. All the other ghosts and demons making fun of him. Hey man, how'd your trip to Earth go? Ooh, bad, huh?
Just
They
probably
can do
walk
that.
around in the afterlife with a broken neck now. I'm loving it.
All right. So where are we gonna go now?
Probably to the Rust Wharf.
All right. So to
do we
make
have any purposes
Oh, wait,
for
no.
wedding?
Didn't we need to do something at the wedding? Yeah, we need to find that guy at the wedding.
well, you got to pass through the wedding to get there. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, ice field for Tuck.
All right, so yeah, you make your way from the spa back through the wedding. A lot of the chaos has died down now. The ground is littered with the dead and the dying. This was like a massive freaking melee there. The two handmaidens, you see them, they're amongst the dead. Their weapons just caked in blood. It seems that they basically glorious suicide missioned, the last few members of the Elven Triad that were loyal to Dex and Orion. Poor Athena is sitting there, her eyes bloodshot. She's coming down hard from the red Cyclops. Her wedding dress is not white anymore, but very, very red with blood. A lot of the other gangsters have cleared out and everything there, and you see basically a crowd starting to amass of just like the regular workday people there who weren't invited to the wedding but have come to basically see the big melee throw down there, you actually see Yorick, your blacksmith buddy, who was in the wheelchair. He was the guy who really helped you out early on, and they're all just kind of sitting waiting to see what's going to go down here and what the major regime change in their neighborhood is going to be. And after scanning the crowd long enough, you see Tuck. He's a hard guy to miss. He's big and fat, and he's got like a drink in his hand and everything, and a turkey leg in the other.
Oh, so the food table's still good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
yeah. All right, so I'm going to get my to-go plate together. You gentlemen, you got this.
Oh, man, they got everything there, man. They got a fondue fountain. They spared no expense on this one. But, yeah, what are you going to do? Who are you going to talk to?
I'm definitely going to go take a seat next to Athena really quickly and check on her.
Yeah, she's kind of rocking back and forth right now, and she's like, well, I did not think my wedding day would go like that, but, I mean, no complaints. You don't have a cigarette by chance, do you?
Oh, I definitely, yes. Very coolly reach over for a cigarette and drop it because I'm not cool.
Yeah, she grabs it out of the air. She's like, I really need that now that I am an only child and I guess technically a widow too.
I yell at her from across the room with a mouthful of chicken wing. This wedding fucking sucked.
I agree, mon ami. I most certainly agree with you. I guess I need to find a new line of work now. It is hard to be a gang boss when your whole gang is dead.
I'll start a new gang.
Yeah. You've got nothing but options now. Like, you don't have to be weighed down by other people's desires or decisions. You can do this.
You have a very magnetic personality. People are naturally drawn to you. You can do this.
You see the local populace up there kind of gnashing their teeth right now and kind of doing the punching their own fist thing. Yes, I have made, a fair amount of enemies, what with locking up their loved ones in a secret prison. How is my secret prison, by the way?
Yeah, about that.
Not really a secret, not really a prison.
Yeah.
It's more of a public opium den now.
Well, I guess that is a card I cannot play. I tell you what, I am thinking...
You take a lot of things in stride. I wish I had your resilience.
You have to in this line of work, my friend. You know, they will eat you alive if you do not know how to go with the flow. So right now I am thinking, my enemies did not kill me. My brother did not kill me. These townspeople, they might kill me. So maybe I should just go take a short walk off the side of the city there before they get their chance.
Yeah.
Metaphorically?
No, I mean literally, like they're going to probably kill me, and I do not want to give them a chance unless you three have a pitch. I would love to hear. And she takes a massive drag off her smoke.
I sadly, with puppy dog eyes, crane my neck to look at the rest of the party. Like,
I nudge Borland with my elbow. It's like, tell her how you feel, dude.
I really feel like there's this guy that is part of our crew that you should meet. That I think you two would really hit it off.
Oh yeah? You do not say.
Away again.
Yeah. I want to give her the directions to our party barge and to speak directly to Scrunch.
All right then. I guess you know the great elven god does not close the door without opening a window, and I am going to be shimmying out of that window very, very quickly. Luckily, I have a secret passageway that I use to get in and out of the city, and I am going to go there right now before the crowd kills me. Goodbye.
I say way too loudly, a secret passageway. Holy shit.
At this point, she rips off the bottom half of her dress, kicks off her wedding shoes, and she is taking off in a full sprint now.
That's like a Dixie Chicks music video. I dig it.
There you go, yeah.
That's very much the energy going on right here, and the town people kind of have a sigh of relief right now because, hey, their tyrant is gone now, and enough time has passed by that, people from the secret prison, the ones who are strong enough to walk, have started making it back, and there's some very happy reunions with people because, yeah, the Elven Triad will rule here no more.
Can we rule here more? Now
it's up to you, man.
I mean, they lost their tyrant, but they can gain like 3 tyrants.
They certainly...
I just scream out really quickly, Tuck, show yourself.
That's me.
Tuck, who's the highest ranking person that we gotta talk to?
I mean, we used to have like a council of elders going on, but most of them were bought and paid for by the Triad at this point. We could maybe have some elections as a wealthy businessman. I mean, I could always throw my hat into the ring. Yeah.
Cool. You're looking at your new council.
Fucking dope.
Man, I didn't get into this to get into dirty politics. I wanted to murder dirty politicians.
That sounds like lots of work.
Yeah.
Yorick, the guy in the wheelchair, he's kind of looking at you like, hey guys, what am I? Chopped liver. I helped you the most in all of this.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
didn't we
politics.
actually promise him?
You did
that we were
actually.
gonna make him king?
You literally
Okay,
did. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. And as a
I
council,
passed
we
my
think,
seat to him.
Yeah, as a council, we've elected Yorick.
All right, there you go. So you basically
That's a
The
better
shortest
story
and
than
most
yours.
effective presidency of all
all time.
time.
I mean, the only other person you knew who was good and helpful was the Buck brothers' father, who lived down below. So you could always give him a seat, and basically there you got a try, and you have someone from the 3 different factions of L's all together. You could build a better government.
Awesome.
I'm not interested in that.
I mean, they'd be
Right.
loyal to you.
I'm literally only interested in making the simplest decision possible that will get this to continue.
That's all
So
right,
I'm
Mountain
handing it
Man.
off to this guy because
Well,
it seemed to work at the end of Game of Thrones.
We'll figure it out.
Oh,
That's all right. We'll rebuild. We'll figure it out. It'll be great. It'll be great.
We've
Bites his
definitely
turkey leg.
we've definitely installed a dummy government, and they'll report to us.
That's fine.
The townspeople are mostly cool with this. They're like, so long as there's no more secret prisons, I'm sure any government would be better than this.
There's a reason you people have all been just ruled over for this long.
Hey, man.
Alright. We're cool with it. Whatever.
Hey, man,
How about,
it's a
How about we
living.
throw them the keys to the prison?
There you
Yeah.
go. Woohoo! I own a spa now.
I'm sure this snake won't eat its own tail. Good luck, you dumbasses.
Yeah, nah.
Everything's gonna be just fine.
we're gonna come back and it's gonna be like Blade Runner.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you guys, after a fact, are now the heroes of Treetop, basically. You toppled an evil gang and installed your own puppet government. What are you gonna do now?
I snap my fingers over at the owl dude and like, think you got enough for a portrait?
Oh, you better believe I do,
Hell yeah,
boy.
sometime, bitch.
Yeah, he turns around and he shows you the most beautiful, brilliant portrait you've ever seen. You all look like Greek gods. You're standing over the big wedding fight and everything. There's food and stuff being thrown all over the place. I call this one the champions of Treetop, hoot hoot.
Could you add like Tupac and Biggie doing prayer hands?
Hey man, I can do whatever you like.
Yeah,
You want some wings and some flames coming off that? I can do that too.
yeah. Tupac, Biggie, and JFK and Jim Henson.
Nice. I also do tattoo work, if you're wondering, hoot hoot.
Okay, Crazy Town tattoos.
Ooh, can do, will do. That'll be $20 for a stencil, or I can just freehand some shit.
How is it you got references from another period of time, but you only got the worst references from another period of time?
For
Ooh.
$60, give me and my boys matching Crazy Town tattoos.
Oh, Hoots the Owl Man has an interesting history, hoot hoot.
He wrote Butterfly.
Yeah, really. Ooh, oh, the bards love it. So yeah, there you go. Again, you now gained one super awesome portrait. And some matching Crazy Town tattoos.
Hell yeah.
I will rip that off my own skin.
There you go.
And every night I will put it right back on you while you sleep.
I don't know about you guys, but this has been the best loot drop ever.
Absolutely. +1 Crazy Town tattoos.
And it has to add one to my charisma, right?
Oh, naturally.
Like Crazy
Yeah, totally.
Town tattoo screams charisma.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. So
What
yeah,
a horrible backwater land are we in where that adds to charisma?
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
Florida, yes. Giant bugs.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fantasy Florida. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Moonshine stills, you know it.
Yeah, this is definitely Florida. That's what I've been imagining in my head this whole time.
A few cults. You ran into 2 completely different cults.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a thing.
We're one like car racetrack away from this being full blown Florida. He's just gonna have one town in here named Tallahassee.
Ooh, wait till you get to Gold Fort.
Oh God.
But yeah, so you guys are free now to basically do whatever you want. You can head back to the party barge. I know you want to ask some questions with some people who might know stuff. You have a heading. Rust Wharf seems to be wherever your thing's going down at the moment.
Okay, it's party
Feels like
barge on the
that's-
way. Yeah.
All right.
First.
Well, what's on the way? Is Rust Wharf on the way to the Party Barge, or Party Barge on the way to Rust Wharf?
Right. That was my question.
Or
Yeah.
opposite directions?
No, Party Barge is on the way to the Rust Wharf. You'll have to pass it.
All right.
All right.
Sweet. Let's
Feels like
travel.
this entire map is just cyclical.
Yeah, it kind of is. That's kind of how I designed it. I probably should have written it down first. I kind of know where everything is, kind of.
Yeah, this Earth feels.
It's just an
pretty
MC
flat.
Escher painting.
Different universe, different rules and logic and everything. And yeah, it's last season of Game of Thrones rules.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, let's just.
Oh,
speed
good.
up
So the dragons
travel
understand
time.
symbolism.
Hell yeah, they do. I mean, Vorlin's standing right next to you, and he understands symbolism. All right.
It's not symbology? Okay, my bad.
Was it symbolism, or did he think the chair did it?
It's at this point too, the townsfolk led by Yorick, who are so happy for the good work that you've done. Our brave heroes of the day, we wanted to give you a gift, something to remember us by, and the good work you've done. All throughout the city, you've seen that they don't ride horses around here. They ride basically giant moss and butterflies to help them get to the different levels of all the trees, because this is a tiered city. And they present you with 3 rideable moths just for you, basically flying mounts.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Do they have armor? Are they armored moths, or are they just bare moths?
They're regular giant moths, just with with saddles and shit.
Okay. All right. Do they
Lord of
make
the Rings,
moth
guys.
armor?
Lord of the Rings, guys.
I mean, that's something you might have to look into. Take them with our good faith, and remember us wherever you go. You are always welcome here in Treetop.
Okay. Quick question before I go, lady. Do they make armor that I could pick up somewhere for my moth? Because I want the ship protected.
I mean, it's like a whole thing with them being like super light and them kind of needing that and everything. Also, even though they are giant moths, they still only about have the lifespan of a regular moth. So don't name
So
it or
this is
get
good
too
for 3
attached.
days.
Yeah, don't name it. Don't get too attached to it. That's gonna be a real problem. It's just ready for heartbreak, man. I tell you.
I already named Ebert. Oh, damn it. What? Oh, God damn it.
Ebert coo softly.
Oh, God.
This is
This is
gonna
going to
end
hurt.
Yeah.
This is 8 tracks in the Swamp of Sorrows all over again. It's breaking me.
Basically. So yeah, you can you can totally skip the trip that you had to take before with these things, and you can literally fly your way back. To the party barge now.
Can we eat them? Are they edible?
I mean, you can try. I mean, I don't think they're delicious or anything, but hey man, you tell me.
All
Be
right.
very high in protein.
It's true.
We have one of the best chefs in all the kingdoms here with us. So
There you go.
he's going to make something good out of it.
Are you the creator of the Corbin? It's blowing up.
Yeah.
You're that
I hate
Corbin.
this town. Let us never come back.
He's so Hollywood already.
So yes, you depart on your giant flying moss, and everyone is waving to you like it's the end of an anime or something. Bye, thanks for everything.
Let's go, Ebert.
It's a Miyazaki film. I love it. Oh, you come
Absolutely.
true.
So yes, you fly on through the night, and by morning, you reach back to the party barge.
Awesome. Let's get Scrunch over here, and I need a full status report on where we're going, or how the party barge is coming in together.
All right. So you touch down with your big giant flying moss. Obviously, you don't exactly have like a landing zone yet, so you just kind of land whatever. A bunch of the other goblin workmen are quite surprised and quite amazed, and they exclaim there in goblin you can't quite understand. Yeah.
What's up?
Cool.
They're pretty amazed. You see Scrunch there. He's hanging out on his little stump desk that he's in, and he's with Lil Skip. And Lil Skip actually seems to look to be trying to teach him how to read Elven.
I'm so glad that you brought that back.
Wait, didn't I pick up some jean shorts from Scrunch while we were out?
I think you did, yeah.
Yo, Scrunch, I brought you some dope ass jean shorts because it's Florida. So
Oh.
I brought you some dope ass jean shorts, dog.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm gonna look so fucking good in those. That's awesome,
Hell yeah,
Antoine.
dude. Oh God, I love you, Scrunch.
I love you
Also-
too, Antoine. I miss you guys when you're gone. Little Skip is teaching me how to read Elven and stuff, man. I just read Go Manticore Go.
One of us has to know how to read Scrunch. You crazy son of a bitch.
That's okay, man. I thought reading was just for rich people.
It's not?
I mean, we're rich in spirit and friendship, and that's what counts. So what's going on, man? What happened over there in Treetop?
You know us, Scrunch. We killed a lot of people, Scrunch.
Stalin profiled. I'm sure they deserved it. It's fine.
But we're hailed as heroes because of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, history's written by the winners and shit, man. So it's all good.
I was literally about to make that exact comment.
You see, man, Corbin, you and me, man, we're like this, man.
Damn it, Scrunch gives so much love to everybody else but me. I just want him to be my friend.
You know we boys, Antoine. I love you guys.
Also, Scrunch, I think I met somebody, and I told them all about you.
Okay.
And I think she's really, really excited to meet you. She'll be here soon.
Oh,
take care of her. Try to impress her.
Can do, will do. It's when you hear that another woman will soon be joining the party, you see Trish Ann kind of poke her head out of her laboratory a little bit, and it looks like she's about to go and say something, but then she just goes back.
Yeah, I don't know why you're bringing all this drama to Scrunch's doorstep. Like, you tried to hook him up with the last lady, and now you're trying to hook him up with somebody else.
Just look, man. I wanted to be done with her. I wanted her tied down. We had to do the thing that freed her up. I'm just trying to make sure that my bases are covered, that she doesn't come back. I don't need that drama in it.
Just put a rig on it.
Which is terrible because now I'm throwing a homie under the bus for it.
Man, I swear, this secret gang hideout party bard is becoming Melrose Place, man.
Scrunch knows Melrose Place.
Yeah, it's a very popular bard story, Melrose of the Place. You hear it all the time in taverns.
Yo, Scrunchy, Russ Wharf, what you knowing?
Oh, shit, man, yeah, that's, back in the day before the Crown Wars, man, that's, where the Royal Navy used to hang out and everything. Obviously, because the Crown Wars was a landlocked war, boats never did much. They just sat there to rust. Eventually, the sailors got all pissed off, and they, started doing pirate shit, like you do.
Oh, so it's a pretty dicey area now.
Well,
how far away would you say it is from here?
Well, you know, it's about 2 days overland, but if you really, really want to cut it quickly, you'd go through the Dustfall Caves. Of course, some people say the Dustfall Caves are haunted, but you know, I don't fucking believe that shit. I ain't superstitious.
We got a magic fist that can handle that. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Down that rod.
Yeah, see, you're fucking fine. Those pirates on the Rust Wharf, they're not like the regular gangs that you've run in, one leader, one faction. Nah, there's like a bunch of different groups all vying for control and shit all the time. Technically, they do have a leader called the Pirate King, but the Pirate King is changing all the fucking time.
Oh, that sounds a lot easier to take down since they're all fractured and whatnot.
I mean, they are like trained motherfuckers. These guys were like Royal Navy soldiers and shit before.
Well, I mean, this guy just snapped a ghost's neck, so I'm not worried about the Navy.
Whoa, yeah. you snapped a ghost's neck? Wow, that's fucking dope.
Yeah. Snapping ghost necks, cashing ghost checks. That's what we do here.
Hell yeah, man. Mainly the pirates are into smuggling and shit. There's lots of stuff you can't get from the Tragic Kingdom that they get on in from the Empire. Charge a fucking arm and a leg for it, though, I tell you.
Well, we should go grab some arms and legs from these guys.
Yeah.
I hear everybody drinks at the Salty Mermaid there. Real happening place. Makes the Velvet Touch look like preschool, man, I tell you.
I'm in.
Wow, right there.
Shame that all of the pirates we met at that wedding died.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably going to affect the balance of power by the time you get there.
Should we have stolen some pirate clothes?
I mean, you know, you could probably talk to Khalid in town, man. You know, he makes disguises. He makes all sorts of shit. He could make you some fun pirate clothes.
Oh, shit. Okay. I wanted to get you a tank top with those shorts anyway. So.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I'm going to be styling and profiling.
God damn, you're amazing.
Hey, little Skip, do you want some shorts and a tank top too, man, so we can match?
Oh, yeah, no, I already got several pair.
Oh, yes, Papa Scrunch, I sure would. Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. I agree, little Skip. You're the best thing that ever happened to me, too.
All right. Seems like we have our crew uniform.
There you go.
Buy jean shorts and tank tops for the whole gang on your boy.
Oh, hey guys, when you're here too, there was some other stuff I wanted to tell you. So remember when Lil Skip came in his cart there and it blew up because there was a big killer robot inside it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, man? We fucking rebuilt it. We took a bunch of the spikes and metal, and now look at this. He pulls like a tarp off it. Yeah, man, now it's a fucking war machine. Look at this. So you basically now have a spiky doom chariot now.
Ooh.
Okay. So how does the Doom Chariot work? Because I am very interested in this.
Well, at this point, it's pretty basic. It would work just like a regular chariot, but, it's A, very scary, B, it has a lot of really awesome spikes on it, so, ain't no one gonna mess with you on this shit. You will probably need some horses for it, so, I'd get some of those.
What about moths?
He
Can we connect 3 moths to it and make it a flying Doom chariot?
Oh man, flying doom chariot, that's hot, man. That's the shit dreams made of right there, man. It's also at this point too, you hear your pack talking again. Hey, what about your fellow Father Wyatt? Maybe he do a little possession magic going on, Hey, horseless carriage, eh?
So the moths.
No, most certainly not.
Oh.
So about these moths, Scratch. Can I connect them?
I don't need a Father Wyatt speaking through a Doom Chariot. No, thank you.
I can't with him.
I mean, I'm just a simple goblin, man, and I don't know much about giant moths, but, I'll try, man.
Hey, if anybody can do it, it's not Father Wyatt, Scratch. So it has to be you.
All right, man. I'll get the crew together. So he starts talking to the other goblins, and war chariot, a giant moss. Now,
Jean Shorts. Tell him Jean Shorts.
you now have picked up a fair enough amount of the goblin language where they understand, and they all give you big thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get that started then right away.
Sick as flu.
All right, so there you go. You now got your next project underway. You have your next heading there. You are headed to the Rust Wharf. Do we want to call it there tonight, everyone? Because I figure that's a pretty solid act break.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so there you go, everyone.
Cool.
Thank you so much. I know this was a shorter one than usual, but hey, sometimes you just got to get the story and the character out. It can't always be a big action fest, but you got a wedding fight, so that was pretty good.
You broke his ghost's neck.
True.
We had to do nothing in that wedding fight too, and it was just beautiful chaos.
Yeah, they were all fighting each other. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming and watching. It's always a pleasure for you to come and spend time with us, especially during these crazy trying times. Be sure to, as always, leave a comment when these go up again on YouTube. I always like to know what people like, what they're responding to, etc., etc. And also, hey, it helps the algorithm and shit, so that's also really good.
Fight the algorithms, guys.
For real. So, yeah, I'll start winding the show down now. Again, thank you so much to Kirk, Aaron, and Josh for joining me on this one. Always a pleasure, and we will be back again, not next Thursday, but the following Thursday, so be sure to join us then. All right then, everyone. Bye-bye.